Hello guys, this is Oxman bringing you another video for Arma 2 Operation Arrowhead. This is gonna be ACE2 features and I'm gonna cover the AH-64D Apache longbow. And this is an attack helicopter. Most things have been changed when ACE2 was, well, when ACE2 gave us this new sort of equipment. It is of course possible to use this without ACE, but with ACE it does give you a lot more stuff to play with. So first of all, I want to walk through what weapons I have. I have the 30mm cannon, I have the L, which is LOBL, it's lock on before launch, and K, which is LOAL, which is lock on after launch. And I'll explain that in more detail when we get to it. But first I want to introduce you to the HUD. Right on top there you can see a VAR, which is variation, how much variation in altitude you have per second. So it's 1, then you have 1 meter plus. If it's -1, you have 1 minus in meters per second. Speed is of course the same, direction the same, altitude the same. ASL is something that's new. That's altitude above sea level. So right now we're above the sea and we have about the same kind of amounts on altitude and ASL. So that's good. Right, I'm gonna press 0 on my numpad to take me into the gunner sights. And at the sights you can see a few stuff. There's the time, which is very useful, and we have the direction up top. On the right we can see what weapon we're carrying. On the down side, or yeah, down part, you can see the range, which have not been calibrated, and TOF is the seconds before impact. And basically that's all you need to know. So let's get to it. Why stop talking about stuff that's boring. Let's go right to the blowing shit up. If you press N, you get white hot, and then again black hot, and then normal. So let's zoom in using the plus keys on my numpad. So we want to use the L first because that's the most fun part. So the most original and easy way of doing is pressing tab. And what happens when I press tab? It locks on a target. I press tab again, another target. And this is just like the original vanilla Arma, just lock and shoot. And there you can see 6 seconds, and then 3, 2, 1, impact. And there you can see. And that sound is very annoying, so I'm gonna shut that off. So let's pick the L again. The thing is, they can be fired by lock-on and it can be fired with GPS. So what I'll do now is press Shift Tab. This brings up the map. I can click on a target and it will lock on it. So I press on the rear of the BRDM. It's locked. I fire. Bam, 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 bam. And you can see a direct hit on GPS guided. And to get grids you of course have to play around either with an FAC giving you, using the previous guide I gave out, how to use the dagger and the vector to 1B. It's very good to get straight on grids. So let's use the K version, which is lock on after launch. That means that when we fire it, it's not predefined where it's going to land. It follows some kind of guidance, and in this case it's going to be a laser. So we'll switch to K and scroll a bit to get the action menu. Designator on, and there you have a designator. You can see down below that the range has been changed to 2355, so about 2,400 meters out. This TOF is Scala, which is a bug. It sometimes happen, but nothing we can do about it. But it's still gonna hit the target, except you won't exactly know where it is when. So let's aim on the rear of the tank and just fire. Okay, didn't find it. Didn't find the rocket. That's pretty weird. Should hit the... Oh well, it did not work this time. So designator off, designator on again. Try again. There we go. We have it on the target, and Bam, bam, bam. On target. And I hope that is destroyed. If it's not, we'll fire again. If you notice that the little light thing disappears, that's when the designator is not working. Or it didn't last time. And that thing won't explode, so we've practically destroyed it. The crew's dead, it's burning. We can see that through the normal scope. That's a bit of smoke coming out, and it's a little bit of fire. So let's go to our last target, which is a defensive position. The most juicy targets of all. So designate on. Oh, I already fired it. So let's shoot some rounds as well. And get our eyes back on the target. Because we need to lock, and there you go. Oh, perfect. Almost simultaneously hit the target. So you have to find ranges. And I'm using the designator. As you can see that it's live feed of new ranges. But if you have it off, it won't change. But how do you do it without the designator? Because the designator could give out your position, especially with the night vision, if the enemy does have one. So what we do is we press tab once, and it locks on that position where you're actually aiming at right now. So if on that guy it's 280, so we'll fire 3 rounds. And we're 2 clicks out, so you have to think that of the dispersion of the rounds. It's very far away, and it's very hard to actually be pinpoint accurate with this. And 2 clicks is a very good distance. However, it doesn't threaten our airframe as much as, you know, going in close and doing Hollywood action movies, going dive in. But all in all, that's very great. Now the last thing I want to show you is Control Shift Q. This panel here, you can change the num or use it using the numpad. I'm pressing 2 now, and I'm pressing a 3. The laser code is laser code for laser designators, and laser fire mode is what important. So go into that, and there you have it. LOBL, well, that's lock on before launch. LOAL, after launch. And direct, low, and high. Direct goes directly for the target. Low tends to go low first and then goes to the target. High does the exact opposite. It goes high, and when it reaches the target, it dives down and hits the truck, or hits the top armor, which is the best way to deal with a target. But do mind that if you're too high up in the air, do not use high mode, because it will lose sight of the laser. If you're too high up, you won't hit. But if you're on, you know, nap of the earth, or, you know, just flying low, you can use it. But other than that, don't try to. And here you can see that I checked all the ammo using the ammunition status. And that's it. That's all you need to know about the Apache and how it works. The helicopter system, we got in some interface study as well. But all in all, that's how you use the Apache and how to have fun with it. I especially love blowing stuff up, so that's my favorite tool for the AA job. So let's do it again, just because we need to. That is beautiful. Well, hope you liked the video, hope you learned how to use the Apache. If you didn't understand it before, well, that's great. Please like, share and subscribe. I'll be posting some more Apache action very soon. Hope that's all of it. Yes, that's everything I need to cover today. If you have questions about ACE features, do comment below. If you have questions towards the Apache system and how that works, do comment below. I'll get to you as soon as I can. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Oxman out.